Okay, before we go into all of your opinions, we got to go into your album, brother.
Right.
Learn from mistakes. Okay, you know, that First Time Felon, I love that track on there. You snapped on that as well, but talk to me about, you just never know when you might wind up a first time felon in this thing.
Yeah, that song, now everything's the truth.
My God.
That's the 100. My album's like an auto diary.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, First Time Felon was the first time I got arrested. Me and my co-defendants at the time, we was in a little house that we had. We had a house that we rented, and we was in there cooking up, bagging up. One of my mans was playing with the pistol, shot it off by accident right before I got there. So when I got there, they tell me what happened. I'm like, so what y'all still doing there? Because we got like a half a brick in there.
Yeah.
Half of it's already cooked. Some of it we trying to,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? So, and we got like 8 pistols in the house. You know what I'm saying? So when I'm like, yo, why y'all still here?
Yeah.
Like, leave. Oh, Choke, you always paranoid. You always paranoid. And I have this thing where I have very strong intuition. You know what I'm saying? Women don't only have intuition. We all have intuition.
Yeah.
And I always follow it. You know what I'm saying? This is one of the times I didn't follow it. And any time that I didn't follow it, something bad happened.
Damn.
These dudes talked me out of it. Like, they say, oh man, it wasn't loud. What gunshot ain't loud?
Yeah.
In the house. Man, minutes later, goddamn police knocking at the door. We trying to hold it, trying to flush as much as we can. They breaking. Till we just, forget it. We can't flush no guns. You might as well just let them in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Before they shoot up the goddamn place. And they let us in, and that was my first time being arrested. Went to court. Bail was so high. You know what I'm saying? It was like, man, how much we gonna get? We caught. Like, I'm not gonna go to trial and try to fight this and on some technicality and hope to beat it. Man, I'm caught. How much did my time? And that was it. That's the first time felon. First time going to Rikers Island.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? And only. You know
I
what I'm
mean,
saying?
what was it like on Rikers, man?
It's everything you heard about.
So all hell was breaking loose in there.
That's, man. I went through the phone thing. You know, the first time I went in, got housed, and C-95. It's like 2 lines for the phone, right? It's 2 phones, right? And I'm not really paying too much attention. I just know this line over here is moving.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? 6 minutes,
Yeah.
nigga getting off. 6 minutes. On this line, it's a long line. Like, and niggas is way in, because each nigga's just jonesing on the phone, right? So I'm like, man, I'm going on this line, right? Because I'm just making it to a house after being through the bullpen therapy, getting to, you know, going through all that. Finally, I'm in my house. So my girl's pregnant at the time. I haven't had the chance to speak to her because I'm running through the bullpens, you know, after the court thing. So I want to know how she doing, you know what I'm saying? I know she's stressed, she pregnant. I think she probably might have been about, man, just months at that time, maybe 2 months, a month, something like that, 2 months. Like, I know it was like early on. But by the time she started coming on the visit, she was a couple of months, as a matter of fact. But anyway, I want to call home, and as this line is moving, and it's getting close, as I'm getting closer to the phone where I'm getting ready to use the phone, this black dude stepped to me. And he like, yo, fam, you can't use that phone. I said, why? He said, yo, that's the Spanish phone. I said, the Spanish phone? He said, yeah, it's a black phone and a Spanish phone. I said, well, these black niggas don't know how to cooperate. Niggas is jonesing. I need to call home. And these Spanish dudes, it's 6 minutes to click. They off. You know what I'm saying? I need to call home, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to sit here and wait for all y'all niggas to finish when y'all want to finish. I need to call home. Yo, if you use the Spanish phone, it's gonna be a problem in here, this, that, and other. I said, all right, so I need to use the phone then. And he like, yo, well, I'm in charge of the phone. You in charge of the phone? I'm like, what do you mean you in charge of the phone? Yo, this is my house, woo, 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 I run the phone, woo. I said, yo, fam, I'm using the phone. You know what I'm saying? I said, if I can't use the phone, nobody using the phone, because I'm going to break that motherfucker. So the nigga said, what? Talking about breaking that phone, man, that's like breaking my mother. I said, your mother be a broke bitch. This nigga was looking at me like, who is this nigga? You know what I'm saying? Right? So, and then he like, yeah, all right, whatever. All right, so boom. One of my mans from Edenwald was in the same house. So I go over to him, because when I first came in, he told me he had knives and shit like that. So I go over to him, I'm like, yo, man, give me one of them burners. You know what I'm saying? He like, yo, what's wrong? I said, yo, this nigga told me I can't use the phone. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a problem. I'm about to stab this nigga up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna use this phone. You know what I'm saying? He like, oh, yo, Hardy, I can't do that. What? Like, nigga, you from my hood and you tell me you can't do that? I'm like, what do you mean you can't do that? Yo, I can't give you that. You can't give me that. All right, boom. After they call Chow, we go to Chow. I see one of my mans from Boston Secor in the mess house, in the mess hall, and at Chow, and I tell him what happened. Boom, boom. He like, who, that nigga? Woo, woo, woo. And this nigga like this, right? So he like, yeah, him, like. He said, yo, I'm gonna get the COs to bring you over to my house. You know what I'm saying? And stuff. And I'm like, nah, I'm not leaving the house. And niggas think I'm scared to stay over there and shit. I said, yo, just get me something. You know what I'm saying? So he like, all right, I'm gonna try to get you something. Boom, boom, boom. Boom. We get back to the house and nigga like, yo, my nigga, yo, all that big shit, that don't mean nothing to me. That really don't mean nothing to me. But you could use the phone though. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I just wanted to give you the protocol, this, that, and I said, yo, fam, man, I ain't here to follow no protocol, bro. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got y'all rules or whatever. I'm gonna use the phone when I want to use the phone. Yep. You know what I'm saying? All that, you being the goddamn monitor of the phone ain't happening. You know what I'm saying? Y'all have y'all rules, but they don't apply to me.
Yeah.
Few months later, I'm like this. This nigga like, damn, fam, you ain't come through here like that, yeah, nigga. Yeah. So I learned the Rikers Island mental game. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Even niggas with the sneakers. I came through with the fresh Fila joints that look like the Nike Airs with the strap. Yeah. When they first came out, they was some Brooklyn sneakers. I had them fresh. When we got locked up, it was the first day I wore them. I'm like, oh God, I'm going to Rikers Island with some fresh sneakers on. And all these stories, man, Coogee rap playing in my head and shit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I get there, I remember they sitting around playing cards, and the nigga grabbed the strap and lift my foot up and said, what size are these? And I slammed my foot down. Boom. Yo size, nigga. Because I heard niggas say this shit 100 times in the hood. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And he said, oh, all right, shorty, I hear you. Yeah. This little nigga got heart. But jail, I learned going to Rikers Island, it's a mental game. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? The toughest nigga on the streets will be the softest nigga in jail, and the softest nigga on the streets will be the toughest nigga in jail. It's just a mental game.
Why is that though? How does the softest guy turn into the toughest guy?
Because the toughest guy on the street might be tough because of the people that he got surrounding him. Ooh. You know what I'm saying? He might have a strong group, or he might be quick with the gun. Yeah. In the jail, it ain't no gun. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And it's more hand-to-hand combat.
That's right.
You know, and if you can't fight, you just a shooter, then you get in jail with a nigga that ain't no killer in the streets, but he beat everybody ass. Exactly. And there he the man. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It just happens like that. And like I said, it's still a mental game. Cause you got, that's why you see so many dudes going in the jail and they become Muslim. Mm-hmm. I seen dudes go to jail and become Muslim, right? Get locked up again, go to jail and become a blood. How is you a Muslim blood?
Damn.
What you got, the kufi under the bandana? Like,
I feel you.
You know what I'm saying? Like that. Those. I don't think that. I'm not saying that being a blood is 100% negative, but it definitely don't follow the same guidelines and rules of being a Muslim.
I agree.